In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I soloed MODER, the 4th boss in Valheim. So first of all, you're going to need a few items. These are the items I used for taking down MODER. I used the fire arrows along with obsidian arrows and a huntsman bow and a firewood bow as a backup just in case. Along with using regular cooked meat, sausages and honey for stamina regen. If you're fortunate enough to have lox meat, use that in replace of the cooked meat and you will need stamina meads and HP meads. And if you're using the iron set, you want to be using frost resistant meads. So before the fight kicks off, just wanted to say it was a great fight, probably my best boss fight yet. And yeah, the fighting area I had to fight in was rather limited, especially when MODER starts doing its big AoE where it shoots crystals into the floor like regular drakes, but these crystals stay in the floor and you've got to navigate around them until they explode, or you can carve them down yourself so they destroy. But other than that, it was a good fight. I think I made it look harder than what it is, but yeah, if you've got a silver set, you can just basically brute tank it, to be fair. As you can see at this point, I'm not using any honey. This is because I wanted to go with max HP first, as I didn't know how to do this boss. So, as I soon realized, firing so many arrows and running around dodging the AoE, I needed to switch out one meat for a honey, so I could try to keep my stamina up and moving. Because at certain points in this fight is where I do get caught short by having low stam, and the boss can take a decent chunk of your HP away. So the boss itself only does 3 attacks, but only 2 of them really mean anything. It does one where it flies up in the sky and shoots down loads of like ice crystals into the floor. And the second one's where he's on the floor like this and he'll fire like a blue ice breath right in front of him. So, and it'll freeze you on the spot, and it can take a big chunk of your HP away. There is a third one, but that's only if you get too close to him and he's right on top of you. He does like a swipe attack, which I think you can just see in the video when at one point where he's right on top of me. But yeah, other than that, he just howls at the sky where looks like something's meant to happen, but it doesn't. You can also use the bone mass buff as well to negate some damage, which is very helpful because that's what I did in this fight. Occasionally some drakes do appear, but I'm not sure if that's got to do with anything with the boss fight or just in general they're just flying around the area and they got pulled by the fight. I just want to say it does help if you've got a good aim with your bow and arrow. I'm pretty bad, so this fight took me 17 minutes. It feels like it should have only taken about 7. Upon killing MODER, it will drop tiers. You need these to craft the artisan table. So make sure you pick all of these up. So the buff you get from killing MODER is you get 5 minutes of tailwind speed. So when you're sailing around, you'll have the wind behind you for 5 minutes duration of the buff, which is a pretty nice buff. Well, that's another boss down. One more to go. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and do subscribe. It does help me out a lot. It really does. So look out for my next video. It's going to be about the artisan table and everything that unlocks. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'll see you all in the next one.